Hi guys, welcome back to the latest episode from Descendants of Nonsense. Okay, so I've got a special one for you this week. First of all, Scotty, how's it going, mate?
Good man, good, thank you.
Good lad, good lad. So 5 minutes ago, we were in discussions, and I basically gave you a bunch of subjects that if you were stuck on a desert island, you would need to fill in one from each of the subjects. Yeah?
Yep, that's it, and I'm
You done
ready.
it? You done it all?
Yeah.
How
And I'm
confident are
giving it
you?
lots of thought, man. I think you're gonna like my answers.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, okay. All right. So, if you were on a desert island for the rest of your life, well, not rest of your life, because you know what, you
I'll
might get
die
off
there.
at some point. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know what? If you were stranded there, what one drink would you have for your entire time there?
Oh, you know what? I'll give you my overall reasoning right at the
Go on,
very end,
go on.
but I would take honey Jack Daniels.
Your reasoning better be good, because even though it's a nice drink, it's I'd want a more flavoursome drink.
Would you? I mean,
If you're only drinking one thing, yeah.
well, this is one of the things, right? I didn't ask. Am I taking one bottle, or is this like we're having
Now this is the
like
only thing you're
crates
allowed to
full,
have now for the rest of. There's an unlimited supply of Jack Daniels
unlimited
for you.
supply? Okay,
Yeah. So you could just drink it all and die straight away. Then you won't have to go through it.
yeah, this is fine. Let's carry on.
Mhm. Right.
Mm.
What was your logic behind that?
Well,
You
again,
gonna be too. Go
I'll
on.
reveal like the major story plot right at the end,
I can
but
guess, but yeah.
but man, honey Jack Daniels, it like honey JD and Coke is one of my favorite drinks
You ain't taking no
ever.
coke though.
Yeah, I know, but this is the thing. It's one of the few spirits that I can drink straight
Mm.
without any problems. So, although it counts as liqueur, doesn't it? So,
Yeah.
I'll happily drink that as if it's like just a regular drink.
Really?
Mm.
You fucking savage. Oh no. You're also on the positive side, you're gonna be too pissed to care that you're on a desert
Exactly.
island.
I'm going to be sloshed all day every day.
All right,
But
that's fine. I've gone for, and this is the answer to a question you asked me earlier. I'm drinking a monster.
you're a
All right.
monster. Okay.
Now, let me just tell you. My initial thought was I'm gonna be stuck on a desert island for well a long time. I need to make sure that I've got a drink that's very nice, however, is not too full of sugar because I'm going to be having a lot of toothache if I'm stranded on this island forever. All right. However, I completely disregarded that argument and remembered that I'm kind of addicted to Monster at the moment. So any other answer would have been a lie, even though I tried using logic. It wouldn't have worked. It really wouldn't have
Yeah.
worked.
See, this is the thing. When I thought about it as well, I was like, I want to be smart and say water, but
I
nah,
was,
I can't. I can't lie to myself.
I was thinking that. I was thinking you can't have water for the rest of it, at least flavored water.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I couldn't lie to myself either, man. I couldn't say water. Like, if I'm gonna die there, I'll die drinking some hot
Yeah,
water.
it just wouldn't be accurate, would it?
Yeah.
All right. If you were going to take one food with you, what would it be?
Um, I did have another contender for this, but I thought, man, it's so salty that
What?
I will die if I have that all the time.
Isn't that a drink?
No. I I chose instant ramen, okay, because
Because you're too
I love it.
lazy.
It's instant, so
Mm,
it's great.
yeah,
Doesn't take up a lot of resources, and it can taste good. So yeah, chose that. You got to eat something you like, can you?
fair enough. All right. I went for chicken purely because there's quite a lot you can do with chicken. And my
Yeah.
The contender I had for this, even though it's really bland, was I was going to put a potato there purely because I think a potato is probably the most versatile thing you can do. And then I was thinking about everything you can do with it, and then I thought, yeah, but none of that stuff's going to be enjoyed. It's like I'd have a jacket potato, and it'd just be a potato. So it's a waste of time. Whereas chicken,
Yeah.
you're getting your protein, preserving your muscles. Yeah, it's tasty. It's versatile at the same time. I think it's ticking as many boxes as you possibly could.
I swear, I saw like saliva come out your mouth when you said it's tasty. You're like, it's tasty.
That was probably the that's probably the monster. All right.
Yeah.
You
I
said
agree.
there was a contender. What was your other one that you were going to pick?
Yeah, my instant reaction was to say pork scratchings.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Texture's a
Um,
big thing for me when I eat food, and scratchings, as much as they're nice, they're not. No, I can't. I can't. I
yeah,
really
see,
can't.
the thing is, pork scratchings, I'll like you can go through a bag of pork scratchings in like 10 minutes. And the problem with that is it destroys your mouth. All the salt dries you up so much. And then you just end up with cuts in your mouth. So I couldn't eat that for the whole time I was there. I'd die.
You just love anything salty.
I do go around nicking balls. So
Oh, that's kind of what I was alluding to. You didn't need to say.
I just thought I'd put it out in the open. So
Fair enough. All right then. What shall I go for next? All right. So let's go for animal next.
animal.
What are you taking?
I'm an
First of
animal
all,
in of myself, so I take
you.
I take do you know what? I actually can't remember what my answer was. Oh, an animal that I absolutely love, and it'd be so useful. A giant otter, mate. Giant
otter.
otters.
Is that a
They're
thing?
so they're so fucking cute, and they are deadly, but they're super intelligent as well. I want an otter.
Okay. All right. Well, I went for a dog. I know it's really boring, but I think it's almost impossible to be unhappy when you've got a dog around you.
Yeah,
It's kind of illegal. In saying
they
that,
are the best companions.
I've always disliked cats. However, we got a cat about probably a year ago, and my cat's brilliant. It's so lovely. I think it's because obviously cats do what cats do. They couldn't give a fuck. He's happy staying to himself, but now and again he wants affection. Not off me, off my partner mainly. But I've realised that I'm sorry if the dog can hear me, but I probably like the cat a little more than the dog. But I still know I prefer dog to cats. So it's strange.
You know that, but the dog doesn't know that.
She might be listening. But no, I do like dogs. They're so loving, and also I think a dog would be more use on an island than a cat would. It's like if I took a cat with me for being really loving, it's probably going to spend half the time on the other side of the island saying just fuck off, just go away. So it's not really doing anything for me.
Yeah, cats never properly domesticated by humans, were they? Whereas dogs, they are just loyal companions.
Mm. All right. If you got to, if you got to talk, got to, if you had to take one person with you, well, not had to, that's horrible for them. But if you wanted to take one person with you, who would that person be? I hope you've answered your mum.
I couldn't take my mum. I wouldn't put her through that.
Okay.
See, this is what I thought. My instant thought was like, oh, take my girlfriend. But I couldn't put her through surviving on a desert island,
Well,
especially with just me. Like, it's just me. We haven't got comfort. That would not be fun for her. So I thought, I know someone who'd be a laugh the whole time. Jackie D.
Really?
Yeah, I'd take Jack.
Just
oh man.
All right. Just because not everyone knows who Jackie D is.
Yeah, not everyone knows who Jackie D is, man, but once you see him, you'll know him.
All right, fair enough. Just for a bit of an insight, Jackie D is probably well. This goes into the whole history of me and you here. We've known each other since about 7, 8.
Yeah,
It's
like
about then, wasn't it?
yeah, primary. I don't know what year in primary school, but a long
Well,
time.
I was one of the last to join of like the proper group. I imagine it would have been year 3, year 4.
Yeah, about then, because you
Would have,
came.
yeah.
Did you come before or after Igor came?
Name drop.
Well, you both. If you both came together, then it would have been a good time.
Oh,
for
that's straight.
everybody.
Oh. Oh, you've got flashbacks going through my mind now. All right.
Mm,
All nostalgia. Oh, times were simpler as a kid. Life was better then.
yeah, it was.
Oh, all right. Okay. So Jackie D's made it to the island.
Yeah, just because Jack. I mean, he'd be
He's
really
a
useful.
savage.
He's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
And he's super easy to get along with. Like he's a very placid guy.
Yeah.
So we'd get along in that situation really well.
Okay. All right. See, do you know what he said about you couldn't take your partner because you wouldn't want to put them through that?
Mm.
Well, I'm an absolute fucker because I went for the most selfish reason imaginable. And it's a nice reason at the same time. I couldn't survive without my partner, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And I know that might come across really nice, but it's not meant to. She literally does everything for me, literally
Mm.
everything. So it'd be hard for me to function pretty much without her. So this whole question to be fucked, to be honest, because I wouldn't even survive. I wouldn't make it. So I'd have to choose her. She'd have to do all the washing in the sea and everything and like hanging it on palm trees to dry. She'd have to do all that. I couldn't do that.
I can guarantee in about a week's time she'd have you ship shape. You'd be doing everything.
I guarantee not. And I guarantee that there is 0% chance of Jackie D fucking clambering his way to the top of any palm trees for you as well.
No, I think yeah, but Jack wouldn't need to. I mean, he'd just have to walk up and like cling onto the tree and let his legs go, and the tree'd come down. So
That's true.
he's very useful.
All right. If you had to listen to one CD for the rest of the time on the island, what are you picking?
This was really difficult
Mm,
because I had to think about what kind of music I'd want to listen to while I was there.
Sad music.
Yeah, some of it is sad music. I chose the album Night Visions from Imagine Dragons.
Oh,
Some of my favorite songs are in that album,
that's a
and
good choice.
yeah, some of them are like melancholy songs, and then some of them are just like yeah, give you big energy. So
That's a good range. Imagine Dragons. That's a good
yeah,
range. I used pretty much same logic as you, but I went for, and I haven't picked a specific year, but I've picked any now. That's what I call music. The reason I've done that, I think I've been a bit of a genius here, is purely because I will get a lot of a mix and a lot of range of music all in one CD. So I think I've
yeah,
done
that's
quite
very
well there.
true.
However, I hate fucking pop music. So I've either been really intelligent or really thick.
I mean, you'll get a lot of pop on there.
Yeah, well, all pop.
God, yeah. Although I don't know. Surely there's some pop music that you do like.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna be like that guy. Like, oh, I fucking hate pop music. I'm too cool for that. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. Pop music's pop music because it's catchy. So, it all songs appeal to some people. So there are some, but I mainly just went for that range. You know what I'm listening to at the moment? Do you know the Kid Leroy?
No.
Okay, well, listen to him. He sensational. Did a lot of songs with Juice World as well that I like. So R.I.P. By the way.
How do you spell the?
The Kid.
Yeah.
Then L.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
O.
Yeah.
I. Don't
Nice.
fucking play it whilst you're recording a podcast.
I'm not playing it. I'm just putting it down.
Yeah, you better. Look, have you got a pen and pencil?
No, I got my phone.
I'll call you a fucking nerd then. Who still owns a pen and a pencil? There, the fuck?
No, like there is a pen and pencil nearby, but I'm not
Oh
using it.
my, oh my god. Oh
But this is
my
for when I get
god.
ideas late at night. All right, and I want to write them down.
You don't have any ideas at night.
I have so many ideas, and some of them are bad ideas.
Yeah,
So,
none that don't involve Jackie D.
I mean, most of them involve Jackie D, but that's because he's awake at night at the same time. And
Okay,
so, like, telepathically, we link.
okay, that's scary.
Well, for Jack, yeah, because he doesn't know it happens.
Oh, it's not that telepathic then.
Well, I've been told it's more telepathetic, but I try my best anyway.
Okay. All right. If you were trapped, if you could take what am I changing?
If I was trapped,
I'm changing the question every time. I'm like, if you were trapped, if you were stranded, if you were stuck, if you had to die there, if you were on this island, well, you are on this island. That's the whole principle of the question. Otherwise,
when you're on this island,
yes, you will be allowed one celebrity to join you. Who are you picking?
I figure it's against their will.
It's
No
not
matter
too
who
bad.
it is you choose. So I would probably choose Henry Cavill.
Oh,
And reason being is he seems like such a chill guy. And he's got like lots of the exact same interests that I do. So I figure alongside Jackie D, like the three of us would get along really well. So, and it'd be one hell of an experience for him to take back to the acting world. You know what I mean?
you think he'd fit directly in with that telepathic connection? You think he'd be
I mean,
part of that?
I think as he's already played Superman and Geralt of Rivia, there's got to be some sort of magic in him somewhere. Like it's just awoken in his brain.
That
So
and
maybe he'll be doing it to me.
the man's a fucking beast.
He is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
He's a gentle giant.
You could have just said The Rock. If that's what you
Rock.
were going for. Do you know something that I was always like
Mm.
the biggest Rock fan of all time? And apologies if he hears this, but before he used to just be really cool. Now I feel like he's trying to be cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like that. It's just the cool used to ooze out of him. Now it's like he's trying.
Yeah, I do get the same thing.
I used to just love him growing up. It's like my idol. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a massive fan.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I can't. It's just like he's forcing it. He's
Yeah,
not-
you do.
I think
yeah.
now he's too mainstream. He's more of a brand, if that makes sense. So he's more like how can I put it? He appeals to the masses a lot more now, rather than
Yeah.
the small group of wrestling fans that grew up and were massive fans of him. That, and he's done some incredible movies, you know.
Yeah.
I know he's done some absolute dog shit ones as well, but yeah,
Yeah.
but he's done some. The Scorpion King.
God,
You're a fan of
don't
that
remind
movie?
me. That bit at the end was so terrible.
You better be a fan of that movie.
No, like The Scorpion King is a great movie, but you know The Mummy.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
and they go back to that bit. And it's like CGI him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
that
like.
was so bad.
I know the Mummy kind of focuses around the Scorpion King. However, I don't like it when they try actually involving it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure there's parts where they actually like used the Rock in there, And you're right, they'll allude to him even in the Scorpion King. Now, even though it's clever how they mix it in, I don't like it. It's like you're just trying to force something there. There's no
Yeah.
need. They're good
The
movies. Aren't they?
Scorpion King movie though was great, and the bit right at the start where he starts fighting all the guys in the big. I want
Yeah,
to call it a tent, but
yeah, it is a
it's like
tent.
pavilion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Do you
scene
know-
alone set the whole film, man.
You might have just changed my mind on who I want to take with me as celebrity because you said the Mummy, and I was thinking Brendan Fraser comes across as the most lovely guy of all time.
Yeah,
He
it would
come-
be a good choice.
He seems so nice. Yeah. Although, do you know something? I don't know too much about him. He might be really boring. So I went for, and this is an old school now, Brian Blessed,
Oh my god,
because that man would never run out of stories. And if I'm on an island, I think that's what I need to get me through it. I'd like,
waking up to his voice every day.
yeah,
Oh,
I know.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah. But I was thinking, should I take like my favorite comedians? And then I thought, you know what? They'd probably piss me off after a bit.
Mm,
I'd just think, just shut up, please. Stop it.
yeah,
Whereas
I don't
Brian
think
Blessed,
they do well.
I could listen to that man forever. The amount of stories he's got, it's fucking insane. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely,
God,
yeah, it's
he's got like a true storytelling style as well, hasn't he?
yeah, that's
Like,
true. When he
he's
talks,
perfect
he
for
just
it.
captivates you.
Mm,
Well, do you know what? Richard Arwade, I could take him.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because I don't know if he'd do well in stressful situations because I don't know what he's like, but
Hmm.
as a comedian, he's brilliant at reading the room. And although it wouldn't be a room necessarily, he'd be good at reading
The
the
island.
situation. Yeah.
An island's a room, technically, isn't it? A room
I
with no
mean-
walls.
It's an outdoor room.
Mm.
I mean, it's just you and him and your missus, so
I
you
don't
might
want,
feel a bit like a third wheel.
the Rock's definitely not going then. Least, I would argue, and I'm pretty confident here that if there's me, my missus, and Brian Blessed on an island, I fancy my chances that she'd like me over him. So, hey,
Mm,
although that
yeah,
beard,
maybe, but I mean, he's charisma incarnate, isn't he? So
that's true, and I don't want to stereotype all women because I'm in the world at the moment. That's the last thing I want to do, but predominantly, women like a man with a good voice. If you put me next to him, oh, I'm not winning that.
yeah, I
I'm not
mean,
winning that.
I don't want to say anything bad about you, Dan, but compared to Brian Blessed, I don't think anybody's voice looks good except for maybe a couple of the legends like well, I wanted to say Mandela straight away, but that's just because it's funny.
I,
God, yeah, but
I was,
Morgan Freeman.
I was a bit. Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman. I remember first time I saw Jackie D.
Oh my god.
I was going to a Nelson Mandela one. You're quite lucky. God. That wouldn't have gone well. That really wouldn't have gone well. No. Oh God, would have been shut down for racism straight away.
Yeah, I mean, you still might be, but just do it now.
The Morgan Freeman one was bad enough, but okay. All right, I'll stick to impersonating white people. My apologies. I'm good with white people. I'm good at impersonations. Impersonations. I mean,
I'm gonna say
impersonations.
if someone clips that, you're in so much trouble.
Good with white people, honest. They like me.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Can you do any impersonations? I'll put you on the spot now.
No, not really.
Okay.
In my own time, I'll try and speak in a Russian accent, but That's so embarrassing to do around other people that I like make myself cringe.
That's you bringing up Igor from school again.
Oh yeah, bloody Igor. I do well with Eastern Europeans.
See, clip that, clip that. Oh God. All right then. If somehow I've got to try and digress away from this. All right, but if you were on an island, what hobby would you take up? And let's be under the impression that you're going to spend a lot of time on this island, so you're going to be like world class at it.
Perfecting it.
Mm. Don't steal mine.
I figured while I was there, instantly I thought of archery because it's something that I did before. I'd love to do
Boring.
again. But I figured if you're on a desert island, there's going to be fucking trees everywhere. So, like carpentry, craftsmanship, woodwork, I'd pick up that.
That's the most boring thing ever. I'd be sick of the fucking sight of trees, and you want to carve them.
Well, I'd be so sick of the sight of them that I'd turn them into other things. I mean, Dan, if you really wanted, like, if you were sick, imagine if I took you instead of Jack, and it was you, me, and good old Henry Cavill. Like, what have you got to do there? Nothing. I could turn a bloody palm tree into like a fleshlight for you. You're welcome.
It'd be too big for me. That's probably more Henry size, to be honest.
I'd shrink it down to your size.
Okay, that's a small palm tree. That's all I'm saying. In fact, it's a plant. It's not a tree.
Is it like the palm of your hand tree?
Yeah.
That kind of excellent.
Well played. Right. Well, I was going to say something. Oh, do you know on the back of that, when you talk about making things out of other things on the island, have you ever seen that episode of Mighty Boosh?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever watched Mighty Boosh?
I wouldn't know if I have. Don't recognise it by name.
You bastard. You're writing it down again, aren't you?
No, I'm just going to look it up now, because if I have seen it and I don't remember.
You'd remember it. It's one of the wackiest shows ever.
Oh, with Noel Fielding?
Yeah, Noel Fielding.
I've seen
Julian
probably
Barrett.
one episode.
All right, there's an episode where they're stranded on a desert island, and basically they start like a civilization out of coconuts, and they're just on a stick. One of their characters randomly is called Milky Joe. Honestly, I love Mighty Boosh, but that's one of their best episodes. That's one of my favorites.
I want to get to know Milky Joe. Sounds like a great guy.
You need to just watch that one episode then, because it's hilarious. It takes a specific sense of humor to like Mighty Boosh, but if you like it, you'll love it. If I had one hobby that I could perfect when I was there, I don't know why when I read the question out to you, I couldn't think of the word perfect, but I would choose, and is there two things, and I don't think I've made my mind up. I either want to be, you know what? I've brought another thing in now. Oh, shit.
Fucking hell, you're just making up the rules as you go along now.
So, can I pick one, and then you use your carpentry skills to like get me some tools to start something else?
I'll tell you what, if you tell me the ones that you've got in your mind, and then I will pick it for you.
I should really, because it's a podcast, so it's no good just being in my mind, is it really?
No, you should probably get it all out in the open so we actually know what you're thinking.
No, it's a secret. No.
No, you.
No. All right. So I was thinking musical instruments. I'd like to be good at the guitar,
the skin flute,
or the piano. If I'm good at either one of those, that'd be impressive. I'm leaning to guitar more than piano, purely because if I get bored of playing acoustic, I could just plug in the electric guitar. I'm not sure where I'm going to plug it in.
Yeah.
But I'll plug it in somewhere. Or the alternative, and don't call me boring here, And this is one of the reasons I'm good with white people. I like golf. Okay, I
Oh
know.
God.
Look, I know people are gonna say it's boring. I see the look in your eyes that are saying, "Dan, what the fuck are you? What are you on about? It's
Yeah.
golf." But no, I am a golf fan, and when golf's going well, it's the best feeling in the world. But in saying that, I've got to go guitar. I've got to go guitar. I'd love to be just sitting there, just me and Brian Blessed, just jamming.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are you taking a Bob Marley CD as well?
No, he's
Oh, well,
unless
look at it.
he's. I doubt he's on any. No, that's what I call music tracks. I doubt it. I doubt
I
it.
mean, jamming might be
Yeah, maybe,
from like '94.
Jam. No, long before. All right.
Anyway, golf. Look, people love what they're gonna love, even if I think it's silly and boring. You
Fuck
love what
off.
you love. Well, you did call mine boring, so
Don't patronize me. You were fucking carving trees. That's why.
yeah, into like amazing pieces of art.
Who's going to admire that? Henry Cavill. I'm telling you now, he don't give a shit about your art.
Henry and Jack. And if I don't die on that island, I will take those works of art with me and I'll make millions.
You could just sell your story and make millions. Although loads of people must have
I
been.
could sell myself and make millions. It doesn't mean I want to. I want to sell my pieces of art.
You would not be worth millions.
Well, maybe, but we don't know until we find out.
Do you want a little known fact? Do you know what? This might have to be a segment soon. Dan's little facts. Do you know when officially slavery was illegal?
In this country.
I presume the fact alludes to this country, but I don't know if there's any legislation worldwide that would authorize it. But when would you think that slavery was officially abolished?
God, testing my knowledge. Probably
Don't spend too long thinking. It's
1854, something like that.
Now, officially, this will get all of you, 2008. Do you want to know why?
Go on then, why?
Until 2008, it was not officially illegal to own another person. I think it was kind of like an unwritten rule. But in 2008, there was legislation brought out said it is legal to own another person.
Right, in description, I want your bloody source. Source that.
Do your own research. You've been making fucking notes.
If you're going to be spouting off facts, I want source.
If it's going to be a segment, you need the source. No, trust is my source.
I don't trust you and your facts.
I'm not that confident either.
Oh, well, at least you're honest.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think, as I said, the only logic I've ever used for that is it's an unwritten rule. You just don't do it. It's kind of like if there's no law saying don't murder someone, don't mean you randomly go out and murder someone. It's kind of a given. You're not supposed to do it. It's a bit of a taboo.
Yeah, just because it's something you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, exactly. All right, final one. I've left this till last for a good reason. I look like I've got no arms here.
You're armless. Oh.
I've left this till last for a good reason, purely because it's probably a subject that's closest to my heart. If you had to watch any movie during your time on the island, don't say Superman, just to suck up to Henry Cavill either, you little bitch. What movie are you watching?
I instantly thought of my two favourite movies of all time, which are
I'm judging.
I don't rank one above the other. It's Shawshank Redemption and Sin City. And I figured I'd watch Sin City because it's one of those that I can watch again and again, and it's still actually enjoyable to watch. Whereas Shawshank Redemption, I love the film, and it's a fucking amazing film, but I can't watch it again and again. because it's like a slow-paced, one-story kind of movie, whereas Sin City is very fast-paced. Several stories all link up
Is
together.
that Mark Wahlberg in Sin City?
Mark Wahlberg.
Is that
No,
right?
no.
Okay.
Bruce
Dunno,
Willis
I'm
is in
thinking
it, and Jessica Alba.
Okay, fair enough. I was just about to break into my Morgan Freeman impression then when you said Shawshank.
Glad I avoided that.
I remember the first time I heard such bullshit answers. Do you know what? I respect your answers, but mine's better. So,
Go on in, try me.
Pulp Fiction. Do you want to hear my logic before you?
I don't think
me?
you're using the word better correctly. Go on then. What's your logic?
Okay. All right. So, Mr. I fucking carve palm trees for a hobby if I could do anything.
Well,
All
I
right.
don't, but I would. That's what I'm saying.
I would.
Yeah.
All right. The reason
I would right now.
the reason I said Pulp Fiction was because it's got bits of everything. First of all, John Travolta dancing. All right. Second of all, it's got bits in there that make it a very funny movie, but it's also really serious. And there's like 3 or 4 different storylines going on at the same time. Make it so brilliant. It's fantastic. And also, Tarantino is the greatest director of all time, and you can't argue that. So,
Do you think so?
yes.
Oh, on that note, you must have seen Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
I fucking love that film, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh God, that's one of my favorite films ever. It's so good.
No, my 2 favorite movies of all right. I'll tell you what, we'll digress here. My 3 favorite movies of all time, I'd probably say the movie Seven. These aren't in any particular order, by the way. It's just because I picked Pulp Fiction pure because it's got the most genres involved in it. As I say, it makes me laugh. It's got a lot of action, but it's a bit different. 7, Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, you love old Morgan, don't you?
And Kevin Spacey. Sorry, Kevin. I know you've had a bad couple of years, but okay.
Yeah, he had some good years and then he had some bad years. And
it's a shame because I feel bad for saying this, but boy, can that man fucking act.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's insane. He's one of the best actors of all time. I don't care what you say. Don't get me wrong.
Brilliant at what he does, but he's a dickhead as well. So,
well, I think. Do you know what? I don't know if I want to digress into the story about him. Was it a 14-year-old boy? Allegedly, I'm saying allegedly here. Massive allegedly. I'm just going by reports that I've read, so go after them, not me. And you've already found out how unswerving my sources are.
Yeah, because it's off the top of your fucking head. Well, I have no idea. I've no idea on the details.
Oh, look at you! You know what happens if you sit on the fence? You get splinters, mate.
Mate, I've had splinters in my bum all for years.
Oh, not even the bum hole. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
I know. I've got like many issues going on down there you don't want to know about.
I feel sick. All right. 7, Pulp Fiction, and Reservoir Dogs.
See? Reservoir Dogs.
Tell me I've got a bad taste in movies now. Go on.
No, you've got a good taste in movies.
But I picked the wrong one.
But you picked the fucking wrong one for this question, didn't you?
All right, fair enough.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. How do you think we did?
Well, I did personally pretty good.
You fucking carving trees with Henry Cavill? As much.
You're not even saying his name right, like
Cavill.
You can't say anything about carving trees with fucking Geralt of Rivia, where you can't even say his fucking surname right.
Bro, he's not the fucking character. All right, he's not gonna do that for you.
He can do the voice. That's all he needs to do. That once every blue moon, and I'll be happy. All right.
I don't think that would be enough to keep you happy. not on an island.
You're right. I'm very demanding person, which is why I've got Jack there as well.
I've got to
He is
say, as
my
Jack
comic
knows,
relief.
don't refer to Jack as comic relief.
I don't think you'd mind.
Poor bastard. All right. I think we did pretty well. Are you happy with our list then? Well, your list.
Well, yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I'd be happy with your list as well.
I've not done too bad.
I'd take away. Did you choose golf in the end or not?
No, I didn't. I chose the guitar.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be happy with your list. I wouldn't take your missus, obviously. I'd still take Jack.
You bastard.
That'd be a bit fucking weird.
Bastard. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
But otherwise, yeah, your list is great as well.
Oh,
And I know for a fact you take my list.
I'll take your missus now, mate.
You fucking won't. You can take my list and you can have Jack. You can have him for a week, but then you've got to give him back.
Me and Brian Blessed will take your missus, mate.
You fucking won't.
I bet she doesn't put up an argument. Sorry, I didn't mean that. She's going to have a go at you now, all because of me.
Shit. No problems there, Dan.
All right. Well, I'm happy. I'm relatively happy with your list. Okay, I think I came out on top.
You fucking better be happy with my list.
All
After I
right.
did all that research in my own brain.
Oh, piss off. All right then, Scott. First of all, thank you for listening, guys. Scott, thank you for your presence. Okay, and I will see you next week. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Enjoy your weeks.
See you there.